Welcome back to another episode of Misplaced Garage. This will mark the second, or maybe it's the third winter that I will be working on my Triumph-Miata swap. It's been a long time coming, and I'm hoping this winter I can at least get it started. So I'm going to be working on this car for the next quite a few months while it's cold outside. Since I can't really work on the Cobras or drive those, I put this in the winter and I work on this in the winter, and I don't work on this in the summer. But this winter I intend on getting quite a lot done. I think I have ordered all of the parts that I may end up needing to finish this puppy. Obviously there's many more that I'll need, but I ordered quite a few just to get this wired up. And if you're new here, this is my 1974 Triumph Spitfire with a 1990 Miata motor in it. It is just a little 4-cylinder. The engine that came out of this car was also a 4-cylinder. This one weighs the same as the other one but makes double the power, so why not, you know? It fit in there. I'm not sure if the hood is gonna close. But yeah, the motor fit in there, welded up some motor mounts. I also made some extra motor mounts on there just for structure, because I was worried that the engine might rattle this puppy loose, but it appears to be pretty strong. I haven't started it, obviously. I unfortunately painted this, water sat in it, and kind of destroyed it. So that is what it is. I never intend on this car being perfect. It's an engine swapped car, so it probably never will be perfect unless somebody takes it down to the bare frame and does that kind of work, but I'm not willing to do that to this car. I went through, rewired the whole chassis with a painless wiring kit, and now I'm working on wiring up the Miata engine. I also put in a fuel cell. I can't quite remember what size this is. I don't know, it's not very big. It's probably about the same size as the original one, so give or take, whatever. I did some braided fuel lines with AN fittings, all gold, so you know it looks pretty fancy, but still, at the end of the day, it's a Triumph. The car is coming together slowly but surely. Still need to go back through the brakes, get the brakes working properly. I did go and rebend everything, but I want to double check to make sure nothing's gonna leak or anything goofy like that, because I would hate to have the brakes fail on this car. I did create a master cylinder, so it has a clutch and it does function. This is actually the clutch line right about here. Goes under the dash, into there, down to the transmission. So that is a complete unit. I don't know what the reason is, but for some reason this thing is stuck in reverse. I read online that if you shift the transmission without a clutch, sometimes Miata transmissions will get stuck in reverse. So that's something that I gotta deal with. It'll shift into first and second and stuff, but it won't shift out of reverse. It's in neutral right now, but it's still in reverse. So I don't really understand that. So gonna have to figure that one out. But yeah, it's getting there. I installed a switch panel because it is just gonna be a push button start. It's kind of gonna be a race car vibe, but obviously not a race car, as it never will be. Maybe I'll take it to a track once or twice. Probably not, more so a Sunday cruiser. I need to make some kind of drive shaft, so that will have to be done. I rebuilt the differential back here. I don't know if I did it right, so I could always just put a drive shaft on there and then have the differential fail. That would be pretty sweet. Hopefully that won't happen, but we'll see. I think I did it right. Last time I rebuilt a differential, it chewed itself apart, so I'm not very good with differentials, I found out. Cooling system is also on the list. I have to install the radiator. I don't have one of those yet, but I have to install the hood before I can do that to know what my clearances are. I have this bracket for the old radiator that I decided to keep because this could be useful to mount another radiator, just maybe in a different spot or where it was originally, and just run a small radiator. I don't know. Lots of options here. It's completely custom work pretty much at this point because I haven't really purchased any kind of kit thing other than the wiring harness, but that is universal. Overall, the car is in okay condition. It's a car from the 70s, so there's rust and stuff and things that you just can't avoid, you know. And sadly, even though I like the wheels and tires, I mean, I guess I don't really like the tires, but I like the wheels a lot, I have to get new ones because the previous owner drilled these where the stud goes through. They drilled it out so that a regular lug nut would fit in, but that is extremely unsafe and it will probably fail, especially at higher speeds and higher forces. This is just kind of a quick update on the Triumph and trying to get out a video every Friday. It's a little hard with my new work schedule, but I'm working on it. If you want to follow along and see this thing running at the end of this winter, I'm trying to hold myself to that, get it at least started. Anyways guys, if you want to watch this get built, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.